What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be an unboxing of the Sony 35mm prime lens. This is an f1.8 lens and it does feature OSS, which is optical steady shot. It's Sony's proprietary stabilization in the lens basically, and this is going to be good for anyone that has a camera without stabilization, so the ZV-E10, which is what I film with, and then also the A6000 series aside from the 6500 and 6600, which do feature IBIS. Alright, so let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. Alright, so here is a close-up of the packaging. Basic orange and white color scheme, typical Sony fashion here. So this is a Sony E-mount lens, as noted by there. This is made for Sony APSC cameras. You can use it on full-frame cameras, but just keep in mind that you are going to have to use crop mode. Alright, so here is the lens itself. It's just bubble wrapped, which is pretty interesting. Usually you have like some type of cloth or fiber protective cover on it. This just has bubble wrap. Pretty interesting. And then you do get a slew of manuals and warranty information and things like that. And that is everything inside the box. All right, so let's go ahead and unwrap this bubble wrap here. So it looks like there's an outer wrap and then an inner wrap here. And here is the lens itself. Pretty tiny compact package. You do get a lens hood. This is reversible, so you can store it like this and then flip it around if you're dealing with any type of sunlight or anything that you want to block out. Let's go ahead and unwrap this hood really quick. All right, there is the hood there. APSC SH112 is that model number there. And you do get a Sony logo with a little red indicator noting the alignment on that side there. So like I said, it does mount to the front of the lens here. You just line it up, give it a little quarter turn there, lock it in place, and then you can also flip it around and turn it a quarter, just like that. You can also still remove the lens cap, not a problem. Just like so. So here is a close-up of the lens itself. Check that guy out right there. Now this does include a lens cap, of course, on the front. Squeeze it in just like that. Pop it back in. You can squeeze it from the inner tabs here or on the outer tabs as well. Now this does have metal construction and a metal focus ring. A lot of people really don't like the look of this only because it's kind of robotic. The Sigmas, for instance, and the Tamarons have a really nice plastic surface and construction, very durable, yet the focus ring is actually rubberized and it has a little bit more bite to it, a little bit more grippier than something like this. And then you do get the Sony back cap as well. There's the lens itself with the electronic connections. So I'll go ahead and pop in an affiliate link in the description below if you can go ahead and hit that link if you're interested in checking this lens out. That would just help to support the channel. Just to give you an idea of how compact this lens is, here is the kit lens. Of course, this is not mounted to a camera, so it's retracted right now. Once you connect it and power it up, it extends and will be very comparable to this size here. This does have a Tamaron back cap here, so it does stick out a little bit further than the Sony one does, as you can see there. And of course, these are both Sony lenses, so they do both feature that metallic construction and kind of similar focus ring. So like I said in the intro, this is a 35mm 1.8 lens, features optical steady shot, stabilization built into the lens. The measurements are very small. It's just 1.8 inches by 2.5 inches, and it weighs in about 5.4 ounces. So I chose to go with this lens versus the Sigma 30 because of its small compact form factor and then also the optical steady shot. Also, the AF on this lens is just mind-blowing compared to the Sigma. This pretty much will get you every single shot in focus. You're not gonna have a problem with out of focus shots when you get home. So if you're dealing with any type of urgent photos, say if you're doing like a photo shoot for like a wedding or something like that, and you need really quick in focus pictures, definitely go with this lens versus the Sigma. Now, of course, the Sigma does feature that 1.4 over this 1.8, so that's going to give you a little bit nicer bokeh. So that's something to juggle with depending on what your needs are. So there's a close-up of the front of the lens. As you can see, the actual lens glass is actually pretty small compared to the lens body. And then of course, with this being a prime lens, the lens does not extend at all, as you cannot zoom, you can only focus. So the form factor stays the same and constant. Here's a close-up of the back of the lens. See the center glass element there, and then you see the metal contacts for the electronic capabilities of this lens. So this lens is not weather sealed, and there isn't even a rubber gasket here on the camera side, so keep that in mind as well. So you basically put it on like so. You align the red line here on the lens with the red line on the lens hood. Pop it in, give it a little quarter turn. It'll click in just like so. So as you can see on the lens here, when it's mounted, the actual bigger portions are on the very top and the very bottom. You have smaller portions on the left and the right side. That's what the profile looks like there. And one thing to note is if you are intending to use this in combination with your kit lens, this lens hood is not compatible with the kit lens. All right, and now I'm going to show you some sample photos that I took with this lens for you to check out.
Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something.
Alright, thank you guys so much for watching my unboxing and first review video of the SEL35F18 lens made by Sony. I'll be filming quite a bit of videos with this lens and camera setup, and hopefully get you guys some really awesome content and awesome tutorial videos in the near future. Please like and comment as usual, and please consider hitting that subscribe button. Thank you.